Hey, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about energy, but specifically your energy and what kind of energy are you releasing? Are you an energetic match to your current situation? What that means is our thoughts and our feelings emit energy, and that energy resonates at a certain frequency. That frequency attracts situations and experiences that align with it. Think of those old radios where there used to be a knob and you had to get the needle right on the line to get the best radio frequency. Well, if you are vibrating at a high frequency, and that's a frequency of joy, of happiness, gratitude, and love, you attract situations that resonate with those feelings. But if you have low frequency, which might be filled with drama, doubt, negativity, then you might find yourself stuck in patterns that reflect those emotions. Now, how do we know what kind of energy we're putting out there? What we need to do is we need to assess our feelings. We need to recognize what are we feeling throughout the day. But it's not just one particular day. It's what you're feeling most days. So for the majority of the time, are you content or are you frustrated? Are you inspired or are you agitated? Are you happy or are you upset? Once you do that, then we look at the reoccurring events and situations in your life. Do things seem like they're always falling apart? Or do things happen where things fall into place without any issues? Do they correlate with your dominant emotion? So then we need to ask ourselves if you are an energetic match to the life that you truly want. If you're always agitated, disappointed, negative, it's very hard to have a blissful life. It is at this time that you need to shift your energy. Now, how do you shift your energy? One way is to raise your vibration. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, what does that mean? Well, when you raise your vibration, you are taking an intentional effort and you're making decisions to align yourself with positive universal energy. Your goal is to attract the experiences, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with the higher frequency of love, of joy, of gratitude. And how do we do that? One way is to practice gratitude. I really do feel that we do take this for granted. When was the last time you wrote out what you were grateful for? When you appreciate what you have, you reinforce the vibrations of increased happiness, positive thinking, and you want to attain more things to come into your life. Another way is to surround yourself with positive influences. The company that you keep affects your vibrational frequency. You want to spend time with people who uplift you, who inspire you. And on the flip side, you want to minimize interactions with those who drain your energy. When you take action and you make decisions towards something that moves you forward, that's another way to raise your vibration. It's often said that not taking action, not making decisions is the worst place to be. Yes, you might feel safe and you might feel comfortable, but it's very hard to grow that way, and it's very hard to raise your vibration when you stay in the middle. You also want to invest in your self-care. So taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential to maintaining a high vibrational state. You want to eat healthy food. You want to exercise regularly. You want emotional self-care to contribute to that balanced life. Setting clear intentions. Knowing what you want and setting clear intentions align your energy with your goals. Be sure to write them down or visualize them so that you enforce the alignment. Set your goals, whether they're big or small, so that you keep that vibration high once you achieve them. And once you achieve them, you're ensuring that your actions align with your core values. And that creates a consistency in your vibration. So I'm going to take a movie to kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. So let's take the movie Star Wars. In the movie, the Jedi is symbolic of positive energy. He has qualities of peace, harmony, empathy, and self-discipline. They use the Force, which is a mystical energy field, for good, and their actions are guided by a moral code, which emphasizes selflessness and for the greater good. Characters like Yoda amplify this positive energy. It's his actions and his teachings throughout the series that reflect these principles. On the contrary, characters like Darth Vader represents negative energy. He harnesses the Force, but he uses it to achieve power, control, domination. He demonstrates more of negative energy, and his actions cause suffering. Now, there's another character that represents the transformation of energy, and that's Anakin Skywalker. He illustrates the transformation of energy from good to bad and eventually back to good. He begins as a promising Jedi with a strong connection to the Force, but unfortunately he falls to the dark side, which is due to fear, anger, and his desire for power. That's when he becomes Darth Vader, and he embodies negative energy. However, at the end of his life, he's redeemed through love and the faith of his son, Luke Skywalker. And this redemption reflects a return to positive energy, showing that it is possible to overcome negative influences and realign with higher, more positive vibration. The Star Wars movie provides a cinematic example of how energy can be manifested and transformed. It serves as a metaphor for the continuous struggle between positive and negative forces within all of us. Now, back to our own movie. I'm not saying that life will never get hard, that setbacks won't happen. That's just part of life, and it's inevitable that those things will happen. But wouldn't life be great if by acting in a high vibration, you start to receive the gifts in your life that you could have never imagined for yourself? The invitation is open for anyone willing to reflect on their current vibrational state and to take steps to raise it. Now, it's not an overnight shift. Instead, it's a continuous journey of self-awareness, self-reflection, and intentional action. With my own personal experience, I can tell you that once I became obsessed with self-development, self-care, and setting my mindset to a higher vibration, my life shifted completely on a higher frequency. More than ever, especially now, due to the current state of our country, we need to collectively elevate our energy. We need to contribute to the world by filling it with harmony, empathy, and connection. It's a journey worth embarking on, and it's not just for ourselves, but for the world around us.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Wong Way Street podcast. We hope that our conversations have inspired you to embrace the detours on your life's journey. Trust that the road ahead is full of endless possibilities. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Thanks, and see you again soon.